I think Santa Anita is absolutely magnificent. It's steeped in history and tradition. When you look at the movie of Seabiscuit, it gives you chills and runs up your spine. And what's so great is today you see all these European horses coming over here to compete against the American horses. It's a marvelous setting, and I hope it continues for years to come. And one thing I would like to say about this track, you know, in business, overheads are vanity and profit is sanity. And so the bottom line is what counts. Now, in the 2 years, well, the time that they've had the Breeders' Cup here, you haven't had one horse break down. When you had it on sand, on other occasions, you've had a couple of horses break down. And for people to make, it's also like the public, they make a big fuss when a horse, what was the name of the filly, Bells? Yeah, 8 Bells broke down, and all the human rights people are all making this fuss, which is terrible. Nobody feels it more than the way we feel that a horse breaks down. But my goodness, you're going to have probably in LA today 30 people killed in car accidents. There are probably 1,000 a day dying of car accidents. In boxing, people get killed in the ring. People get hit in the head on a golf course and die. It happens. That's part of life. You cannot ever avoid that. So I think that's very, very important to take that into consideration, and also for people not to make excuses about tracks. Did I answer your question sufficiently? Okay.
Gary, Bill Dwyer, LA Times.
Yes, Bill.
Tell us about your most successful horse.
Most successful horse is this horse, Lady Windermere, who's by a son of Gone West. She won 2 Group 1s this year and was named Filly of the Year, which is a tremendous honor. We're just naming our big barn, Lady Windermere. And she has done extremely well, winning 2 Group 1s, Group 2s, Group 3s, and is continuing. And I still think she's coming into her prime, which is a great success. But you know, it's very interesting looking at the blood horse, which is I look at on all my trips, and I study it. I really study genetics to a great degree. Of course, I've come to the conclusion I know a hell of a lot about nothing, which is very similar to golf. But I was looking today, and the influence, and I had the thrill of seeing Northern Dancer and Mr. Prospector, and I've had sires by Mr. Prospector and by Northern Dancer. Not great sires, but we did produce one of the great fillies of the world called Ippy Tomby, who went to Dubai, won against the filly, beat all the colts in every race, and came over here, first race, won a Group 3. And but to see the influence today in the blood horse, who's on the top? Sadler's Wells, broodmare champion of the world. Miss Waukee. It comes back to Northern Dancer, Mr. Prospector, the influence that those 2 horses had. And the breeding industry is quite remarkable. And if you look at See the Stars, there it is. All these great horses. You look at Danehill, and it's so great to have people. Who was that? And it's so great to have people like the Mokhtums and the people in Ireland who have just love their horses, to see what they're doing, and to see this competition between Mokhtum and Ireland and all these countries. Competition is the essence of life. That's what makes a business, a sport, whatever it be. That's what competition makes it a success. And it's, for me, we live in very exciting times in the horse industry. I'd just like to see us find the answer to get more people to be attending. And the answer is out there. The answer is out there, but we need an accumulation of a lot of people in the industry to submit ideas.